The Bronte sisters come from Yorkshire. They were educated by their father, who was a priest. Death, as well as isolation, is present in their lives from an early age. They read a lot when they were young, and we can see the influence of Lord Byron in their writing, Heathcliff, using Byronic heroes. Nature becomes key in the novel, as it looks like a character itself. In the case of Heathcliff, we can see the dualism of nature in his name. Heath represents his temperament, and the cliff probably implies the low mental stability of the character. Charlotte Bronte wrote Jane Eyre, which deals with Christian morals. Furthermore, Wuthering Heights, written by Emily Bronte, deals with the escapism of reality and isolation through love and death. Although both works share a dark atmosphere. Also, Jane Eyre as well as Wuthering Heights are symbolic names, as both have the symbol of the air implied as a way to escape reality.
We could label this novel as a naturalist novel, as Bronte combines realism and romanticism, seeking a proper balance. In Wuthering Heights, we can see that there is a combination of realism, such as the issues of psychological realism, and romantic elements, such as the ghost of Catherine in the beginning. Some elements of realism that we can find in this chapter are psychological realism, which deals with inner feelings being motivated by external causes. A clear example is Heathcliff's inner dialogue, where we can understand his motivations to act. I don't know if it be a peculiarity in me, but I am seldom otherwise than happy while watching in the chamber of death, should no frenzied or despairing mourner shared the duty with me. Furthermore, this novel also deals with the idea of having particular and credible characters in the novel having particular experiences at particular times and places so that common readers could identify with the main characters. We can see in the beginning the description of Catherine being born, as well as the funeral of Linton being described in a detailed way according to time and place so that the reader can easily enter the liminal space, as it makes the novel more credible for the reader.
On the other hand, we have romantic elements and non-realistic elements in the novel, such as the overt use of nature, the focus on strong emotions, and the Byronic hero represented through Heathcliff. We can consider him to be a Byronic hero because he gets dominated by violent feelings. In fact, he is portrayed as a dark and cruel man from the low class, whose inner feelings turn him mad, as well as a kind person to those he cares about. In the case of Jane Eyre, Rochester also is portrayed as a violent and cruel character, and he will be the Byronic hero of that novel. We can see an inner dialogue of Heathcliff with his inner self, as the character is possessed by violent emotions when he is thinking about Catherine. "May she wake in torment," he cried, with frightful vehemence, stamping his foot, and groaning in a sudden paroxysm of ungovernable passion. "Catherine Earnshaw, may you not rest as long as I am living, haunt me."
Moreover, we can sense his strong feelings as readers. The focus on emotions and subjectivity is one of the main features and focus of romanticism. I cannot live without my life. I cannot live without my soul. The previous example shows that Emily Bronte puts focus on the psychological dimension of the characters, on their inner strong feelings. Apart from that, we can see different examples of the pathetic fallacy. The clearest example is Bronte's use of the storm to imply danger and sadness. Furthermore, we can also see the pathetic fallacy in the inner death, the emotional pain of Heathcliff, through a dead tree, which the author calls a piece of timber that represents the inner agony of the character, which would finally make him turn mad. Thanks for watching, and remember to help us by subscribing to our channel.